The production of whey protein begins at dairy farms, where fresh milk is sourced as the foundation of the entire process. Fresh milk is gently collected using automated systems designed to preserve purity and consistency from the very first stage. The collected milk is rapidly cooled to stabilize its structure and prepare it for precise protein separation.
After cooling, the milk is transported under controlled conditions to specialized facilities for protein processing.
At the processing facility, the milk is carefully transferred into closed systems designed to maintain strict hygiene standards. Samples are taken at intake points to verify purity and composition before processing continues. Once approved, the milk enters large holding tanks, marking the transition from raw material intake to controlled industrial processing. The milk is transferred through closed systems that prevent contamination and ensure consistent conditions throughout processing. Laboratory analysis confirms the milk's protein content and overall composition before further processing begins. Purity tests ensure that only milk meeting strict quality standards continues into protein separation. The milk is filtered to remove any remaining impurities before thermal treatment begins. The milk is gently pasteurized to ensure safety while preserving its nutritional structure.
After pasteurization, the milk is carefully cooled to stabilize its properties before protein separation.
The prepared milk is now directed towards separation systems, where whey protein will be isolated from other components. In the separation stage, centrifugal force divides the milk, isolating liquid whey as the foundation for protein production.
The separation process directs liquid whey away from heavier components, isolating the material used to create whey protein.
The isolated whey is guided through dedicated systems toward further purification and concentration. Primary filtration prepares the whey by removing larger particles before advanced membrane processing. Ultrafiltration concentrates the whey protein by separating it from water and smaller dissolved components. Specialized membranes remove lactose, increasing the purity of the whey protein solution. Remaining trace fats are removed to further purify the whey protein solution. Water is gradually removed to raise protein concentration, forming the base of high-quality whey protein. Inline monitoring systems continuously measure protein concentration to maintain precise formulation standards. The concentrated whey is gently circulated to stabilize its structure before further moisture reduction. Moisture content is carefully reduced to prepare the protein solution for efficient drying. Homogenization creates a uniform protein solution, ensuring consistent quality before drying. The protein solution is stabilized to ensure uniform behavior during the drying process. The stabilized protein solution is now delivered to the drying system, where it will be transformed into powder. The protein solution enters the drying chamber, where controlled heat will transform it into fine whey protein powder.
Inside the drying chamber, the liquid protein is atomized into fine droplets, increasing surface area for efficient drying.
As the droplets fall, they meet controlled streams of warm air that begin removing moisture. Heat causes moisture to evaporate, gradually transforming liquid droplets into solid protein particles. As moisture fully evaporates, the protein takes on its final dry powder form. The fully dried protein powder settles at the base of the chamber, ready for collection. After drying, the powder is gently cooled to stabilize its structure before further processing. The powder is sieved to ensure consistent particle size and smooth texture. Oversized particles are removed and redirected to ensure a uniform final protein powder.
Uniformity checks confirm that the powder meets texture and consistency standards.
The finished powder is held in controlled storage to preserve quality before blending and packaging. Moisture levels are carefully controlled to maintain powder stability and prevent clumping. Final visual checks confirm the powder's color and texture meet quality specifications.
The protein powder enters the industrial blender, where formulation and flavor development will begin.
The blending process begins as the protein powder is gently mixed to prepare for precise ingredient addition.
Flavoring ingredients are carefully added in measured amounts to ensure consistent taste and aroma. Minerals and functional components are added with precision to complete the protein formulation.
The blender evenly distributes all ingredients, creating a consistent protein formulation.
Gentle mixing eliminates remaining microclumps, ensuring a smooth and uniform protein blend. The blended protein is checked for texture and flow, confirming it is ready for final packaging. The finished blend is stabilized, ensuring consistent behavior during filling and packaging. The finished protein blend is transferred through sealed systems toward the packaging line. Final checks confirm the powder flows correctly before full packaging begins. Packaging begins as empty containers move into position. Automated systems dispense precise amounts of protein powder into each container to ensure consistent serving size.
Each container is leveled and weighed to confirm accurate filling before sealing. Containers that do not meet weight specifications are automatically removed from the line. Automated capping systems seal each container, protecting the protein powder for storage and transport.
Brand labels are applied with precision, giving each container its final retail appearance.
Visual inspections confirm correct label alignment and consistent presentation on every container. A measuring scoop is placed into each container to provide accurate serving control for the consumer. A final inspection confirms each container is complete and ready for packing. Finished containers are grouped and prepared for placement into shipping boxes. Containers are placed into protective boxes, preparing them for transport and distribution. The filled boxes are sealed to protect the product during Finished boxes are stacked onto pallets, creating stable units for transport and storage. Protective wrapping secures each pallet, ensuring stability during transportation. Finished pallets are loaded for distribution, completing the manufacturing and packaging process. After production, the finished product is stored and organized for distribution to retail locations.
The product reaches retail shelves, where it becomes available to customers.
In the retail environment, the customer approaches the shelf to choose a protein product.
The product is purchased, completing its journey from production to consumer.
After purchase, the product enters the home environment, where it is prepared for consumption. And the container is opened, revealing the finished protein powder inside.
A measured portion of protein powder is taken, preparing it for mixing.
The protein drink is fully mixed and ready, completing the final step before consumption.
The journey concludes as the finished protein drink is calmly enjoyed.
The process ends in a quiet moment, completing the journey from production to personal use.
The journal ends here.
A quiet pause remains, leaving only the aftertaste of the finished process.
The moment remains.
The process settles into silence.